Chapter 4. The next morning, I'm in a panic. The pharaoh had the vizier return the cat amulet I found in the tomb, and I meant that to be his birthday present. Now I feel I should give him something much better, something that will stand out among the hundreds he will receive. But what? Maybe Gato Haman can help me. Besides being high priest, he's also a magician, an alchemist, and an inventor. Actually, he's all those things first, and high priest second. I haven't known him to go to the temple even once. He has a reputation for being a bit of a blunderer, but I'm running out of time. I'll visit him in his secret study, deep under the palace dining hall. He's shown me where the entrance is located, and which stones to touch to activate the mechanism that opens the door. I enter the dining hall and, before touching the stones, make sure I'm alone. The door opens slowly, and I jump through, afraid it might suddenly close. It's very dark. When my pupils dilate, I see a spiral staircase. With one paw to the wall, I descend. Round and round I go. I catch a whiff of mice. Was that a spiderweb I just went through? A few more turns and I find myself in front of a tall door that's been left ajar. I take a peep inside and see the high priest, who's pouring liquid from one jar into another. Jars of all shapes, sizes, and colors sit on shelves, the large table, and the floor. On a small table is a stack of papyri, piled so high it almost reaches the ceiling. Everything in the room, except for the high priest, is covered by a thick film of dust. What was I thinking? How can a gift for the pharaoh come out of this place? The nervous flicking of my tail catches the high priest's attention. "Oh, Rapa Haman! Come in, come in! What a surprise! What can I do for you? It has been so long since another human— Oh, I apologize. I mean, it has been so long since a cat has come to visit me down here. Actually, no cat has ever come down here. No offense taken." In this confined space, his characteristic odor, the smell of fresh bread, is particularly strong. "I need a birthday gift for the pharaoh," I say. "You are in luck," he assures me. "I have something for you. You can give the pharaoh the invention I am working on." "What is it?" "You will see tomorrow." "Are you sure it'll be ready?" "It will. I will work all night to finish it." Somewhat reassured, I'm about to leave, but the papyri have stirred my curiosity. "Do they contain magic spells?" I ask, pointing to the tall stack. "Some of them do," he replies. "The rest are ancient documents. In fact, last night I found one that concerns you, Rapa Haman." My ears prick up. "What do you mean?" "Oh, nothing, Rapa Haman. I should not have said anything." The high priest falls silent. "If the document concerns me, I have a right to know what's in it." He remains silent. "Gato Haman, I thought we were friends. Friends don't keep secrets from each other. If I had information concerning you, I would tell you immediately." The high priest sighs. He gets up, searches the stack of papyri, takes one out, and starts to unroll it. Then he puts it back and takes another one out, unrolls some of it, then nods. "This was written by my ancestor, Gato Haman, a priest of the temple of Bastet, the cat goddess in the city of Bast. He lived at an important point in our history. The Hyksos have been driven out of Lower Egypt, which was then reunited with Upper Egypt, thus making our country whole again. I will read it to you, Rapa Haman. But mark my words, you are not going to like it." "Oh, for Bastet's sake, go on already!" Slowly, carefully, the high priest unrolls the papyrus, then starts reading. "My name is Gato Haman, priest of Bastet. I am dying a disillusioned man, betrayed by the very goddess to whom I dedicated my life. One day when I was a young priest performing midday religious rites at the temple, I heard yelling in the courtyard and ran outside to see what was happening. The high judge, Kakamut, was accusing Rapa Haman, the temple mouser, of having harmed him. It's the dream I had yesterday." The high priest stops reading, puts the papyrus down, and I tell him my dream. That was not just a dream, Rappahamon, he says when I finish. You had a vision of an event in the past. When I read my ancestor's journal and saw the parallels between what happened to his Rappahamon 500 years ago and what happened to you in the tomb, I concluded that the first cat kicking was reenacted in the second. The past and the present have been linked by Bastet. As I have told you, the priest who prayed to Bastet was not only named Gatohamon, but was my ancestor. The High Judge who did the kicking was not only named Kakamut, but was the vizier's ancestor. Even before hearing about your dream, I concluded that the cat who was kicked must be your ancestor. The fact that the cat in your dream closely resembled you shows I am right. You are, so to speak, Rappahamon II. Unbelievable. What the High Priest says next is even more so. My ancestor's prayer was not answered till now, 500 years later. History had to repeat itself before the prayer could be answered. Another Kakamut had to kick another Rappahamon. You, and another Gatohamon, yours truly, had to take the victim's side. Bastet wanted it so. Why, I do not know. One cannot know the will of the gods. That explains why I can talk, I say. But why can I now walk upright? I have given the matter considerable thought, Rappahamon. Precise wording is everything in a prayer. Listen to the words my ancestor employed. O mighty Bastet, bestow the power of speech upon your humble servant, Rappahamon, so he can stand before his accuser and defend himself. I'm still puzzled. Do you not see? It means that Rappahamon should be able to meet the High Judge on an equal footing, literally, walking upright to confront his accuser just as a man would. Just as you did, Rappahamon, with the vizier. Amazing. I am also certain that Bastet, in giving you the ability to defend yourself like a man, has endowed you with other human characteristics as well. I dare say, my dear Rappahamon, that you even eat and drink like a man. You have a ravenous appetite for human food and drink, and the capacity to consume them without the ill effects a normal cat would suffer. The High Priest casts his eyes down to my belly. Well, at least not the deadly effects. I pull my belly in. And did you not tell me that you are now able to see colors which, until your transformation, you were unaware of? I nod. Your eyes have also been affected. I had always assumed that animals and humans had the same visual capacity. A big mistake on my part. I resist the temptation to rub his nose in his error and get back at him for his disapproving look at my belly. Listen, he resumes reading from his ancestor's journal. That night I went to bed grateful that I had been able to convince the High Judge not to harm Rappahamon, but despondent because my prayer had not been answered. I had failed as a priest of Bastet. But when I fell asleep, I had a vision. The goddess appeared to me in all her feline splendor and told me that I had to have patience, that my prayer would be answered, but in the future. The High Priest looks embarrassed. Why have you stopped reading? I'm afraid my ancestor mistook the meaning of Bastet's words. He assumed the prayer would work in the near future, during Rappahamon's lifetime. He writes, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, till Rappahamon died, I would try to engage him in conversation, but all I ever got from him was an occasional meow. My poor ancestor never realized he had misunderstood Bastet's words. Is that the end of the journal? No, there is more. He resumes reading, but reluctantly. The goddess Bastet also told me something quite amazing, that one day she will ask Rappahamon. Why has he stopped again? Go on, I plead. I cannot, Rappahamon. He hands me the papyrus. The rest is missing. It has been ripped. No, chewed. The edges show the marks of small teeth. Mice. This is the way I found the papyrus. I was quite upset myself when I saw that the last part was missing. Remember, I warned you that you would not like it. The high priest is fidgeting with his heavy gold collar, from which hangs the medallion with the image of Amun-Ra. I pray to the god to stop me from strangling him with that collar. Do not worry, Rapahaman, he says, as if to comfort me in my disappointment. The pharaoh's birthday present will be ready on time, and he will be delighted with it. I'm pleased to hear it, but I still wish I knew what Bastet will ask me. See you tomorrow. I climb back up the stairs and, as soon as I reach the top, head straight for the garden for some fresh air. What will Bastet ask me? Feeling hungry, I catch a mouse under a sycamore tree. As I'm playing with him, I can't help but wonder if he's one of the mice who chewed on the papyrus. I take him in my mouth, and I'm about to sink my teeth in. I can almost taste him. What will Bastet ask me? Yuck! I forgot. I don't eat mice. I spit the mouse out and watch him scamper away. For now, my hunger for a meal and an answer will remain unsatisfied.